Hare Krishna.
Very nice, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Devotees, we are in chapter 16. Very important chapter. Some of the chapters are very relatable with our everyday activities. Some may be little higher philosophy. Some it directly we can analyze with our day-to-day activities, with our environment, with our association. From morning to night, what all we do, who all we talk. So these qualities, divine qualities and demonic qualities, also we have to analyze. Are we having? How can I improve? We can make a list of ourselves. It may be tough. Self-assessment is always very tough. If somebody asks, "Can you assess yourself?" We always get confused. I'm good, but our inner mind say, "No, no, maybe I might have to improve on somebody, but still, I can do it." So it's a little bit mixture, right? That is why guru is very important. A guru is a very neutral personality. He will intervene. He will say, you know what? You're doing very good, but you may have to improve on certain things. That is what is a guru. When a guru says like that, it is not criticism. It is the best advice anybody can get it. So whenever some senior devotees suggest, they recommend something, we should always have uh, what I would call a good mood to accept those, because they are interested in our spiritual advancement. So devotees, I'm sure we all had a very good Ram Navami yesterday, and our Subhalas Prabhuji might have given a wonderful, he's an amazing speaker and preacher. But are there any reflections? Shall we take about couple of reflections from Ram Navami? What is exactly how Rama's pastime, again, how we can relate that to our life, our lifestyle. Shall we do that, Prabhu? About maybe 5 minutes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Anyone like to? Sunita Mataji, Harini Mataji, you want to share something? How Ramayana has helped in our life, or what we can learn from Ramayana? Asha Mataji? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Prabhuji, yes, yeah. So we can see that Lord Ramchandra, irrespective of what we do, even small seva, like the squirrel, when the Hanuman and they were getting mountains, rocks, but the squirrel was just getting some small, it was getting wet and getting, some small sand particles. Rama was satisfied because the squirrel was doing his best. So that way, irrespective of what we can do, we should do our best in the seva of the Lord. Then instead of we remembering, Lord Rama says, "I remember them." Thank you, Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Very important point today. Very important, significant for devotees. Let us not compare ourselves with other. We can get inspiration, but certain thing, somebody is doing a very nice kirtan, or somebody is doing very nice arti. We should be inspired. We should not feel envy, and we should try to do our best. Krishna, Rama has given everybody a talent. Everyone. They have a very nice talent of somebody can speak nicely, somebody can do kirtans nicely, somebody can prepare very nice prasadam, bhoga for Krishna. But as Subal Prabhuji was saying, do your best, whichever field. If you can come and even participate, that's also a big saver. Just being attending a satsang or a festival or a gathering, it's a pleasure. Very nice. Any other thoughts? Asha Mataji, anything that we can learn from Ramayana, Lord Rama?
We celebrate the birth of Rama
seventh avatar of Vishnu, Prabhuji?
Yeah. Huh? Yes. Yeah, actually, this Dasharavatar also we have to understand properly. It does not mean these are all only avatars. These are all the major, very, lot of leelas. But Vishnu's, Krishna's avatars are unlimited. Even in Bhagavatam, there are like 23, 24 avatars. So they are, very commonly we say Dashavatar. But it's not restricted to only 10. So, yes, in that context, the seventh avatar, Rama comes, he comes and displays how mankind should function based on dharma. He never deviated, whatever it was. So, the few things we can learn from Ramayana, Lord Rama, is that first is our, who is the Kaikeyi? Kaikeyi is a maid servant. She comes and spoils her mind within a fraction of a second. She's saying, hey, why are you letting Rama to become the king? Pattabhishekam is going to happen to Ramachandra the next day morning. And Rama is a young, he has just been, married to Mother Sita. But she comes and spoils. So that tells us that association is very important. Somebody can come and change our mind, spoil our mind, poison. How much poison would a big container of milk needs? Just one drop. It will spoil the entire container. Right? Similarly, some thoughts can come into our mind. Somebody might come and, instigate. That's it. Our entire thinking is gone. We were thinking very positive about everything. Somebody came, they did some comment, all our mind is gone. So we got to be very careful. Always be in a very positive, in a very spiritual association helps us. That is number one. Number two is that how Lakshmana served Lord Ramchandra non-stop without sleeping. He prayed for that. And he is none other than, Baladev, Balram. But you have to pray. Krishna, please empower me. If you have that, Krishna, empower me to serve. You serve the devotees, Krishna will empower you. It has happened. It is happening. All the senior devotees, Guru Maharaj, they are all doing it. At the age of 70, 80, they are still, doing seva to Krishna. With a smiling thing, no complaint, nothing. Very simple. Gopal Krishna Swami Maharaj, he left his body a year ago. He used to always worship. He had his own small deities. Every morning he would wake up and do nicely. He was old, but he was doing. Srila Prabhupada, he was 70, right, when he came here. We know that. So we have to pray to Krishna to empower us. And then Jatayu. Jatayu was a very big, it's a cousin of Garuda, Lord Vishnu's vehicle. Jatayu, when Mother Sita was getting kidnapped, he fought. He could see this is Lord Ramchandra's, wife, and somebody is kidnapping her. But Jatayu was old. Again, as Subal Puji was mentioning, Jatayu lost his life. But he tried his best. When Lord Ramchandra would embrace Jatayu at the end, Jatayu would say only one thing, Prabhu, I tried my best. That is what Krishna wants. Whether he was able to save Sita, that's a different story. That Ram has to do it. That is the Leela. But did Jatayu, did he keep quiet? No. He just said that I'm going to do my best, whatever it is. So we got to remember that. I'll say in a devotional path, do your best, whatever it is. Even if you can bring, a few flowers, few fruits to a satsang, that is your best, do that. So that is very important, right? Then, of course, as Prabhuji was saying, when they were building the bridge, all the Jambavans, they were all like 300 pounds. They're all making this bridge with the big, big, heavy rocks. And a small squirrel is also trying to help that project. And what is the squirrel doing? It's just picking up some sands from one end to the another end. And the Jambavans all will go. They'll go and tell Lord Rama, Prabhu, the squirrel is really, it's a nuisance. It's creating problem. But Lord Rama would say, no. The entire purpose of this manifestation, not building the bridge, the entire manifestation is for everybody to serve according to their best. You cannot compare the picking up of few sands with building up rocks. It's true. I mean, you cannot even compare. But for the Lord, He's saying it the same because they are doing their best. And then, of course, the final one is when Ramana, even he would leave his body. He would give two instructions. One is that if you want to do something good, you do it immediately. And if you have some bad intentions or something not very pious, postpone it or don't do it at all. Why? Ramana is a great devotee of Lord Shiva. He wanted to build steps to Kailash. That was his original goal. But he got completely distracted by spoiling the mind. Right? And he lost everything. He was a very learned person, but everything is gone. So we learn quite, and there are so many other things we get inspired from Ramayana. Devotees, Ramayana is fully about Lord Rama. That is why it's called Ramayana. Unlike Mahabharata, Krishna is the essence of Mahabharata. The BhagavadGita is the essence of, and Krishna is the essence of Mahabharata. But still, Mahabharata is not entirely about Lord Krishna. Because Lord Krishna is showing by Leela, the Kauravas and the Pandavas, how the good divine qualities and the demoniac qualities, they come and play. How does it affect us? So it is very important. So we learn Dharma from Lord Rama and how to do our karma based on Dharma from Mahabharata. Krishna teaches us. Okay. So with that, devotees, chapter 16, we'll be reading today verse number 6. But very briefly, what happened in 16.5, Krishna has already spoken about many qualities, divine qualities. He has spoken about a little bit of the demoniac qualities, which will be a big blockade for our advancement in spirituality. Now the question is that he is assuring Arjuna in 16.5, because Arjuna maybe, he's not assuring Arjuna, he's assuring us. We might be thinking, am I really on the divine quality or am I doing this out of demoniac quality? Because sometimes we do out of fear also. Fear and envy also we do. I want my son to go to the Ivy school. Is it just to get the best education or I want to have a name in the society? I want everybody to say that, hey, this person, children are in Ivy school. It gives me name. It gives me some pleasure. Or is it good for their real, academia? That is a case by case. That is why Krishna is spending so much time explaining all those things. But in 16.5, he is assuring Arjuna, do not worry, O son of Pandu, you are born with divine qualities. Because Arjuna is born in a very pious family. His mother, his father, they're all great, great personalities. Kunti is one of the highly elevated devotees of Lord Krishna. So it's not, Krishna has already said, people with good virtues, they will be born in good families. So he's saying, don't worry, Arjuna, you are in good condition because you do not have demoniac quality. Now let us see, Krishna is going to still little more talk about what is good and what is bad. That is what is today's verse, devotees, 16.6. Who can read this? Harini Mataji, you want to read the sloka?
Hare
Yes,
Krishna,
Prabhuji.
Dandavati
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji,
Yeah.
you want to read, Prabhuji? You can go ahead. Shyam Prasad, Prabhuji.
No, Mataji, please.
Yeah. द्वाभूत सर्गौ लोकेऽस्मिन् दैव असुर इव च दैवो विस्तरस प्रो प्रोक्त असुरं पार्थ मे शृणु. Back
Very
to
good.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Shyam Prasad Prabhuji, if you want to read, you can read.
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji. Dvahu bhuta sargahu lokesmin daiva asura evacha daivo vistarasaha prokta asuram partha me shrunu. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji.
Very good. Hare Krishna. Who else can read, devotees?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. I can try.
Please, Mataji, please go.
Hare Krishna. Dvo bhuta sargau lokesmin daiva asura eva cha dvaivo vistarashah prokta ashuram bharda mishrunu. Hare Krishna.
Very nice, Mataji. Devotees, who can read the synonym and translation? Maybe our Sairam Prabhu, you want to read? Okay. Maybe Preeti Mataji. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. I can.
Go ahead, Prabhu.
Synonyms: do, to, bhuta sarga, created living beings. Loke, in the world. Asmin, this. Daiva, godly. Dusra, demoniac. Eva, certainly. Cha, and. Daiva, the divine. Vistarasa, at great length. Proktha, said. Dushram, the demoniac. Partha, O son of Pratha, me, from me. Srayu, just here. Translation. O son of Prabhuji, is it Partha or Pratha?
Prita, Prabhu.
O son of Pratha. In this world, there are two kinds of created beings. One is called divine and the other is demoniac. I have already explained to you at length of divine qualities. Now hear from me the demoniac.
Very good, Prabhu. Thanks for reading that. Devotees, this is Ashura. Sura means good quality people. Normally anything in a Sanskrit, if you add it kind of negates the word. Sura is the, we would, many times, he is a big Sura, we would say. That means he's a very, very great qualities he has. Asura means all the demonic qualities. And Krishna that is what is explaining here. There are two kinds of created being. So let us read the purport, devotees. Who can read the purport? Not a long one. One devotee can read.
If no one is there, I'll read.
Go ahead, Prabhu, please.
Okay. Hare Krishna devotees, Dandavat Pranam, all Krishna Shri Prabhupada. Lord Krishna, having assured Arjuna that he was born with the divine qualities, he is now describing the demonic way. The conditioned living entities are divided into two classes in this world. Those who are born with divine qualities follow a regulated life. That is to say, they abide by the injunctions in scriptures and by the authorities. One should perform duties in the light of authoritative scripture. This mentality is called divine. One who does not follow the regulative principles as they are laid down in the scriptures and who acts according to the whims is called demonic or asuric. There is no other creation but obedience to the regulative principles of scriptures. It is mentioned in Vedic literature that both the demigods and the demons are born of the Prajapati. The only difference is that one class obeys the Vedic injunctions and the other does not. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Very nice, Prabhu. You want to share a little more, Prabhu? I mean,
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Yeah, so here we can clearly see Lord Krishna is, the whole this section, transcendental and demonic qualities. How Krishna lists the characteristics, of these demonic people. So both the demigods and demons are born from the Prajapati, as we know. So the criteria, of differentiating between the both is like one is obedient and one is, against. So like in the previous yesterday, as the saintly qualities lead to the liberation, but these kind of demonic qualities lead to the bondage, attachment. So that's why Lord Krishna encourages Arjuna and of course everyone born of the saintly qualities, and to fight with the and uphold the dharma. That's my understanding. Hare Krishna.
very nice, Prabhu. Any more thoughts, devotees? What Krishna is saying here? I think what Krishna is, the main thing here, Krishna is saying that everything, we are all same. When a child is born, everybody, the child is not bad, but it comes with certain karma. So, based on our karma, we might have acquired certain good qualities. That is why we see some kids, even with their young age, they are very divine. They like, going to temple. They say sloka. They learn very fast. They learn bhajans very fast. There are so many like that. They become preachers at the very young age, 8, 9, 10. They can give a full lecture. So, but some of them are not like that. But that is not the end of the story. That is our past karma. We acquired certain good qualities and bad qualities. But the main difference is that when they do not follow the Vedic principle, right now, at this moment, it can be changed. Even with the bad quality, maybe I was born not in a very conducive family, not in a conducive situation. But right now, I'm willing to be, attached to the higher divinity. If you have even that much, and if you're willing to follow the Vedic principle, that what differentiate whether a person becomes, whether he goes upper in the spiritual platform or is going to go down. So nowadays we see that there is a trend that people do not accept Vedic literature at all. It's a fashion. It's a fashion to say that I don't believe in God. It's a fashion to say that I don't believe in BhagavadGita. It's a fashion that you say that there was no Rama. This is all, just some fictional story. It's a fashion. So what is Srila Prabhupada is saying that they do not follow any regulative principle. They don't know. One who does not follow the regulative principle, they just act according to whatever they feel like. There is no concept of God. There is no concept of karma or dharma. They don't want to think. All they say is that, hey, I feel like doing something. I will not do anything illegal. I will not do anything unethical. But what is that? I don't really believe in God. If there is a God, He will take care of me. I'm not doing anything wrong. This is whimsical speculation. But the people who are willing to spend some time And our Vedas are the best. There are so many literatures to tell you what is the purpose of this life, how you should do. Devotees nowadays in India, a new trend has begun. They will eat beef. They eat meat all through the year. But they will eat beef on very, very auspicious days like Ram Navami, Janmashtami, Shivratri. All this puja, very auspicious. They'll come and they will proclaim, yes, today I ate beef like any other day. So the question here is that what are they trying to prove? Yes, they can maybe in India there are certain states maybe you can eat all kinds of meat. So what is the point here? And there are some politicians who come up and say that there is nothing called Vedic literature. It's all bad. It's all backward. Okay. Who want to listen to Ramayana and Mahabharata? In one guy is saying, don't follow the principles of Mahabharata. You will lose everything like Yudhishthira lost. That is not the purpose of Mahabharata. The purpose of Mahabharata is to learn from that. If you want to remain like, Duryodhana, it's your choice also. So they will just pick and choose some random things and they will argue. The problem is that how much can a devotee spend their time in mundane argument? They cannot. And there are so many. It's not just one person. It's a mainstream right now. They are against religion. They are against any kind of Vedic principle. They don't believe in marriages. First of all, they don't want to accept there is a concept of God. They all believe it's all created by some, they are willing to accept something called black hole, which they don't even know what it means. But they will accept it. One person said, how much faith you should have to be an atheist. What does an atheist believe? There was nothing. Something happened to that nothing, and everything came out of that something. Does it make any logic sense? How much of faith in nothing you should have to have such a philosophy? But again, this is an opportunity. Let's not spend too much time thinking about others. We have this wonderful opportunity to learn good things. What does the Vedas say? What is the Vedic literature says? What is Krishna is saying? And what shall we do? So Krishna in this verse is saying that this is a big difference. The person who acts according to Vedas. So our Krishna consciousness lifestyle, the movement is based on the Vedic knowledge and Vedic instruction, especially as given by Krishna. That we don't want to unnecessarily cause violence on anybody, on any living entity. And then our original main thing is that we are eternal. We are Jivatma. That's the key here. Today, 99.99% people, they are not even thinking, they don't want to think about all those things. Who am I? They don't care. They say that, who cares? I have my iPhone, I have my TikTok account, I have my Instagram account, and I'll get a job somewhere. How does it matter? If I'm going to be born as an animal next birth, will I remember? Who cares? Was I an animal last birth? Forget about all those devotees. This moment, we can be very divinely, very happy, very successful. That's what our, Vedic instruction given by Krishna. Even if you do not believe in the past or future, you can be very, very successful right now. So let us take some comment, devotees. How do you all feel? Do we need Vedic literature in our life or just we lead a random life? Anything goes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, please accept my humble obeisances.
Haribol.
Prabhuji, definitely we need Vedic literatures because otherwise that's our root. So without the Vedic literature, without the association of Guru, Sadhu and Shastra, we won't be able to discipline our life. consciousness. So, who are the atheist or non-believer of Krishna? They don't care about anything. They, as you discussed, like they just live the life. And there is a what they said, live life full or something. कौन काल को देखा है? Just enjoy today. So that's the most foolishness what they have, what people have in general. And Pran Govinda Prabhuji was telling one day in his lecture that if they know about this Gaur Puran, from the Gaur Puran, and Prabhuji said like everyone will become devotee by fear. So much fearful those theories are, those tattva are so fearful. So Prabhuji was saying like everyone will become devotee immediately if they know about all the details. So it's very unfortunate, Prabhuji, because many people, they don't believe in God, and their life is so scary life they're living, and they think like they are doing very good, like they are very successful, and lot of enjoyment, end of the week, pub, big parties. So those are very unfortunate. And but whereas the divine people who are have discipline, who have the association, and they are very fortunate because they get the mercy of the Lord. It's very hard for someone who did not get the mercy of the Lord. They are thinking they are very happy in this material world, but actually fact is that they are very unfortunate. That's what Prabhuji I'd like to add. Hare Krishna.
Yes, absolutely, Mataji. But that is part and parcel of the Kali Yuga. This is the phase. It's a degraded every day. It's going down. But as devotees, we really again need not pay too much attention. Bhakta Prahlad, he was surrounded with only demoniac circumstances, environment. His father himself did not believe in God. He did not believe in all this Vedic literature. He was very powerful also. But Prahlad, since he had heard all the Vedic instruction when he was in his mother's womb from Narada Muni, one pure devotee can change our path. It's very successful. What is that success? That devotee will show us about Krishna and he will lead us in that instruction will guide us. That's it. Narada Muni is a great classic example. Prahlad Maharaj, Dhruv Maharaj. Dhruv Maharaj, when he was upset, his mom said, you go and pray to, Narayana. Or pray to Vishnu. He will take care of you. He will give you everything you want. So at that moment, Dhruv Maharaj, he had certain material, because he was very young, like 5 years old. And Narada Muni would meet Dhruva Maharaj. He said, where are you going? He says, I want to meditate upon Lord Vishnu. He said that, what? At this age, go and play with your friends. He said that, no. I want a few things. I want a kingdom. I want to sit on my father's lap. This was his as a very tender child. That was his. But he meditated for almost like 6 months. Everything. No food, no water, nothing. And Vishnu, blessed him. That is why there is a pole star of Dhruva Maharaj all the time, eternal. So what we understand is that definitely there is a spiritual path. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Dandat Pranam Prabhuji.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Just now you have described very, very wonderfully, you and our Basmati Mataji. Nowadays, people are just, it is fashion. I don't know Bhagavad Gita. I don't know Sanatana Dharma. There is no God. It is all, in my view, Prabhuji, it is fault of our father and mother, parents' part is also there. Last 3 years back, some teenagers came to my house and asked rent for house. I said, what are you doing? What is it? There's two young couples. They are doing a software job, Prabhuji. I asked them, are you reading Bhagavad Gita? They are looking each and other faces by wife and husband, but they don't know about Bhagavad Gita. So immediately, with my poor knowledge, I have described about Bhagavad Gita, and I used to give to anybody who are interested about Bhagavad Gita. Then I given Bhagavad Gita to the 10 couples, Prabhuji. After 6 months, 8 months, they are following Ekadasi also, Prabhuji. Like this, our parents' part is lots of mistake, and also just now we have prescribed that politicians. Not only politicians, Prabhuji, in our South India, very, very, better than me, famous temples in the world, South India. Rameshwaram, Madurai, etc., etc. There are so many, Palani. But unfortunately, our bad luck, the government is destroying slowly our culture, Prabhuji. Whereas if we go to Uttar Pradesh, he is a sage. He is a scholar. He got 100 to 100 marks in Sanskrit, English, etc. But what you prescribed in Bhagavatam, it is the dharma of Kali Yuga. So in other communities, if they degrade the Quran or something, they will beat with stones. They will give lots of punishment. So too much of independence in our Samanatanam Dharma is also fault. I think so, Prabhuji. Please ascertain me either correct or not. Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji.
Yeah, that's a good point, Prabhu. But we should never think that Sanatana Dharma, the Vedic knowledge, is very weak. Not at all. It is the perfect understanding because it's coming from Krishna. All these Vedas, it's not man created. And this Bhagavad Gita, the title itself is Bhagavad Gita, right? Song from the lotus lips of Krishna, Bhagavan. So there is it does not, here, Krishna is not even saying, Krishna is asking to fight for the right cause. We have lost track. We don't have to fight, we don't have to cause violence based on dharma. But you should know when to uphold dharma. That we have lost completely. That has happened for various reasons, political reason, economical reason. India was under various invasion, almost like 10 centuries, more than 10 centuries. Because they accepted everybody as part and parcel of Krishna. That is good. So that philosophy we should not change. But at the same time, we should also uphold, we should understand what is dharma and how we can be unified. Even in Mahabharata time, Kauravas and Pandavas, they did not unite. Krishna tried himself 3 times. So what it means is that there is going to be some asuras all the time. Let us make that point clear, that whether it is in Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, or Kali Yuga, the demonic, why it happens? Because we are all part and parcel of Krishna, and he's giving us that free will. If he takes away that free will, the Vedas does not have any meaning at all. Because we are all like matter, right? Matter doesn't have karma. Matter is just created by Krishna and they will be gone. But he has created this very, very interesting concept as some jivatmas, that they are a combination of soul, which is eternal, and matter. That's the beauty of it. So when you are the soul, you have the freedom also. But the problem is that here, Krishna, that is why this important is also very, verse is important. People who do not follow the Vedic instruction, they fall into demoniac. When they do not follow, he's giving an opportunity that anybody can take up. It does not mean only Indians or, Europeans, anybody, Americans, Russian, Chinese. Right now, that is why Bhagavad Gita as it is so appealing. It's an universal instruction. And people have taken it up. And that is why I am very inspired with ISKCON. Because it exactly tried to follow the instruction of Krishna. It is not a sect. It's not only for one group of people. It's for the entire humanity. All living entities, especially human beings. Because he has given us this opportunity, he has given us the intelligence, the intellect. And once if we find that, you have to be convinced that I am Jivatma. And my job, my highest goal in life is that I want to always be at the lotus feet of Krishna and his devotee. That is it. This is the broad goal. Everyone should have. You can be an engineer, you can be doctor, you can be IT, whatever you want. You can be in the government, you can be a governor, you can be a prime minister, you can be a chief minister, nothing matters. There are still some people we see that. But it's not going to be easy, like it was not easy even in Mahabharata time. It was not easy. The bad elements will come and attack you all the time. That is why Krishna is giving us, Lord Rama appears. Why do you need to appear? Lord Rama can create everybody as him. Very nice, very pious, right? But he also creates an opportunity for people like Ravana. That is because he is misusing his free will. That is what is happening today. In Kali Yuga, it will be more. In Satya Yuga, if it was one time, one character, in Kali Yuga, everybody is like almost. Within even ourselves, we have some elements of divine qualities, and maybe some elements of demoniac also. Sometimes we feel very jealous, very envy, we get angry, we forget who we are, right? Once if you understand, I am part and parcel of Krishna, everybody is part and parcel of Krishna, then everything will go away. There won't be any more jealous or anger or envy. Everything will go away. Because would our body, would your left hand be unhappy with the right hand? Would you start hitting your right hand? Maybe some mad people might do that. But a sane person would not do it. Why? Because the hand, the mind, the intelligence says that, hey, you are all part and one. This is one unity, right? You will not hit your head. But mad people, they will do this. So the society is now slowly going into, mad. People are becoming mad. That's what it is. But Srila Prabhupada said that, let us become mad for Krishna. Once if we understand, how do we become mad? Getting in his, he has given us a lifestyle in chanting, in reading all this. This is very important, devotees. Reading the Vedic instructions, injunctions, and following it. That's what is the best beauty of this ISKCON movement. What do you all think, devotees? Don't you think this is helping us in our life? Asha Mataji, what do you think? Is Bhagavad Gita helping us in our life?
Yes, definitely. Hare Krishna. Yes. It's like when I joining this group, joining this everyone, I learn so much, and I'm still learning from everyone. And every day today is like the Gita I'm listening to me, and then it's changing me so much. And I got God, Lord Krishna's mercy to, to heard everything, because it's if you heard something, then you can change in your life. But if you not listen to, or if you not surrender to the Lord Krishna, or if you not get even opportunity, you not get to the closer, or you not surrender, or you don't have any bhav to Jagrat, So I'm so actually lucky, I can say that, because we have like so many Gujarati people, we have so many ladies, but like everyone is not able to even listen to whatever the Prabhupada saying, or like you, like Prabhuji, you or Mataji, any of senior devotee, they not get attached with them. So I feel actually like very bad, because so many people is like they're not even listening to Bhagavad Gita or Srimad Bhagavat or Gita, or we have like day to day we have, you believe it, I every day five times I'm taking a class, 5 times reading books in the in the morning we have class, then we have Radha Mataji class, and then we have another books reading club class. I'm also joining, so I'm feel so day after day, so feel mercy, I'm like, thank you Krishna, you give me opportunity to live with this senior devotee, or any of the pure devotee, so I can learn, I can grow, I can grow myself and my life too. So it's like I'm so happy.
Haribol, very powerful reflection, Mataji. Yeah, we should all do that. Here, Shravanam, if you just do 3 activities, Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu Smaranam. Shravanam means hearing, like you said. You hear first. And then Kirtanam, meaning glorifying. Say some slokas, chant Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. Then meditate upon Lord Vishnu, Lord Krishna. Just if we do just 3, of course, association with devotees, those are all will follow. But internally, individually, if you want to do just these 3, that's a fantastic. But I agree with you, Mataji. Shravanam, listening, is the starting point. Sairam Prabhuji, any thoughts, Prabhu? How is Bhagavad Gita helping us, or what do you think?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Definitely, Prabhuji. I joined recently, like a month or 2 ago. Every session is teaching something. I mean, I may heard this before, but not followed. But now, hearing back again is actually connecting the dots from the past, right? So, in my childhood, I used to go to temple. You know, um, I'm a strong believer, in believing in our culture or dharma. I try to follow as much as I can, but now it is actually making more relevance, and being with with people, I don't know what you call like a devotees association. It actually makes a good difference, Prabhuji, especially today what I learned is, Bhagavad Gita, it is not a religious, it is not for a particular like a Hindu specific. It is a template for the human life of any human on this earth. You can fit yourself into the template. When instead of judging yourself, oh yeah, I can do this is good or this is bad, but instead you fit yourself into the template, and you get the answer from that for you to follow what to take from there, right? Instead of you doing reinventing the wheel, like you mentioned, nowadays the kids, or many people, they say that, hey, I don't believe in Bhagavad Gita, I don't believe in Rama. But those people, they never try to understand what is Bhagavad Gita. They never read one sloka in the Bhagavad Gita, but their judgment is as if they read everything. They come up with one single line statement. So uh, you know you don't have to, you just fit yourself into the Rama template or Krishna template. They already showed us, as a living example, right? They also be here like a humans, right? They are not sitting somewhere in the heaven and then trying to teach us. But from this class, you know it is actually connecting all the dots, and putting me into the right direction, and is taking me a lot of stress away, by thinking that everything you relate to Krishna and give it to Krishna. He will take care of you. All you have to do is you just follow dharma, and you do the right thing to your conscious. Don't expect anything, and the karma will follow you, right? If you do the good karma, you get good. You do the bad karma, you get bad. But it is all reciprocated. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Very nice, Prabhu. One very strong point you mentioned, you have to listen and implement also. That is, which you said after listening, association of devotees, now you are able to connect the dots and see how you can implement that. That is very important in our learning. Learning is not complete unless we try to follow, we try to implement that. Krishna is saying, Karmanye vadikaraste ma phaleshu kadachana, be selfless. And we are always thinking about I, me, and myself, thinking about just me. How are we following him? We are not following his instruction at all, right? And he has right now in this chapter, he has given 26 good qualities. Are we following at least some of the qualities nicely? We have to contemplate. See, every day we have to little bit contemplate, am I really acting as per Krishna's instruction? What are the room? How can I improve on those? That is why a guru, whether you have Siksha Guru or Diksha Guru, a senior guidance association is very important. Otherwise, we will all become speculative. Oh, I think I'm doing good, even for devotees. If you do not have proper guidance, because you need somebody to supervise you all the time. Because why? We are still attached with the material world. We are not fully spiritual. Even though that is our original quality, right now it is all contaminated, conditioned. So until we become pure, at every point we are going to need the help of other devotees. That's why Param Vijayate Sri Krishna Sankirtanam. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, this is done the best if it is a Sankirtana, as a Sangha. If you do that, Param Vijayate, that is the best success, spiritual success you will get. Especially in Kali Yuga. We cannot do this alone. So we need devotee association, and we have plenty of opportunities for that. A lot of opportunities, especially in ISKCON Tampa devotees. Next weekend, we are going to have Sri Ram Navami. I would request all of you, please participate. We are going to glorify Lord Ramachandra. So it is an opportunity for all the devotees to come together and share that emotion. And that will keep you going on for 1 week. Then afterwards, again, we'll come back. Oh, okay, Ram Navami. Then Krishna gives so much mercy. Then we get Nasimha Chaturdasi. Like this, Balaram Jayanti. Then Janmashtami. Then Radhashtami. Why he has to appear so many times? So that it motivates, inspires the devotees all the time. Right? When some of our very loving family members visit us, we get very inspired, right? Oh, yeah, I really like that. Like that, we have to, every Leela of Krishna is an opportunity for us to advance in our spiritual path. So devotees, we are almost to our time. Why not we take maybe 1 or 2 last comments? How can we...
And Prabhuji, we are also learning this Bhagavad Gita to manage basically the stress also.
Oh, absolutely.
Managing the
Absolutely.
stress, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. That will happen much, it will happen much effectively once if we know who we are. So far, if we're going to be thinking about us, it may not happen. It may take longer time. But once if you remember, I'm just a part and parcel of Krishna, and Krishna will take care of everything.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know the importance of Bhagavad Gita, Prabhuji, the importance of Bhagavad Gita, why we are learning this and everything, they have, some people have no idea, no clue,
That's also part of Krishna's arrangement. How do
Yes.
we, yeah. But there is a place where everybody knows everything and they're all in eternal bliss, Goloka Vrindavan. So that is
Yeah.
also an opportunity for us to,
Yeah, a lot of important things, Prabhuji, like life challenging, managing the stress, people should know the importance of Bhagavad Gita. Thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Okay. Sunita Mataji, one final comment from you, or shall we close it for tonight?
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Tanot Pranams. So Bhagavad Gita, like we can call it like a life manual. Like, so if you buy anything online, so without manual, so we can put it together that thing, right? So at the same time, like without the Bhagavad Gita, so we don't know how to live our life. So when I was in India, so hardly I used about ISKCON, but I didn't get Lord Mercy. So I didn't get even any association of Krishna devotees. But when I came here and at 2019, first time I met Krishna devotees, and that time, uh, so the soul, it was an dormant stage, but that time when I get the association with the Krishna devotees, then it may lighten up my soul, and that day, from that day, I even live very interesting and learning about Krishna. So everything was I'm not forcing Prabhu, so but somewhere I'm liking Krishna more. So it's coming by natural, and from that day I'm trying to learn little bit, not very much, but little bit, and maybe somewhere 0.1% every day I'm getting knowledge, and every day I'm trying to change myself and following whatever I can, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Very nice, Mataji, very inspiring. Love is the key. Love is not by force. Do not force anything. Automatically, Krishna is the best. He is the embodiment of love. That is our original position. Automatically, we will love him. Once, but right now, because of so many conditioning and contamination, we are not able to.
So,
But
Prabhuji, you are saying automatically it should come from our heart. That's what you're saying?
you
Prabhuji?
have to be little sincere.
Sincere, yes, and
Yeah, I mean,
dedication.
hey, right.
Sincere
Yeah.
dedication.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that
Prabhu,
is that.
so sorry, interrupting. So even Krishna was when I was in India, even sometimes like Krishna was all the time around to me, like somewhere. So I used to like see Krishna photos at home, and even when I see Krishna ideals, also I used to buy and put it at home. Like that, I was doing in India, but. Uh, so at the same time, I was worshipping all gods. Like from our parents, we know that we got to know what is like Lord Ganesha. We need to push this day. Like we need to do. And when Shivaratri came, we need to pray for Shiva. And we pray God like to to get something. That's what in the past I was to do. But right now. I am praying for like without expecting anything from Krishna. And that's what I learned, Prabhu.
Yes.
Hare
Very
Krishna.
nice, Mataji. Very nice. That is why Krishna is called as Mukunda. He will give you that kind of a moksha, not in the sense of some kind of a gratification. Moksha is that perfect realization, love for Krishna. And that only Krishna can give that love because he is for that. He is meant for that love. The ananda comes out of all that love. So very nice thoughts and reflection, devotees. Have a wonderful Krishna consciousness weekend. Please join our Ram Navami celebration next Saturday, April 4th at Hindu Temple from 5 p.m. We'll have very nice kirtan. We'll have Abhishek. We will have Katha. We'll have Aarti, very nice Aarti. Lot of devotees. Above all, devotee association and glorifying Lord Ramchandra. What better can we do on a Saturday? When the entire world is sitting in restaurants and movie theaters and clubs, we will be having the real fun, real joy, eternal joy. So we'll do that. Now we shall conclude. We'll see you all on Monday. Vanchikalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhubhya eva patitanam pavanabhyo vaishnavebhyo namo namah. ISKCON Temple Sankirtana ki jai. ISKCON
Jai.
Temple Bhagavad Gita study ki jai. All
Jai.
glories to the assembled devotees.
All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Hari Bol.
Thank you. Hare
Hari Bol.
Sri Ram Prabhu ki
Sridham Prabhuji
Jai.
ki jai.
jai.
Hare
Thank you,
Krishna.
Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
ISKCON devotees ki
Hare
jai.
Krishna,
Hare
jai.
Krishna.